Hi, this is Fox123. This is another test commentary video. Once again, this is my StarCraft 2 Beginners League play, so it doesn't matter, it's unranked. I'm just still practicing my Terran build. This is a match between Terran and Protoss, and I'm doing my standard 10 supply 10 peon supply depot build. It's very standard, and instead of going to barracks next, I like to tech up first, so I build my refineries before I build my first barracks. So right there, as you can see, I'm building my first barrack. And the reason I like to do refinery right before barrack is that because right after the barracks is built, I can add a tech lab add-on right away, and then I can get one Reaper out immediately. And I love using Reapers as scouts because Reapers have great mobility with the jetpacks. He can jump over cliffs and obstacles, so it's very valuable to have at least one Reaper as your recon scout. So this is just a standard Terran build I'm still building. So with my Tech Lab add-on, I got my first Reaper out. So now I'm looking over the map for him now. Since this is a very small map, it could be very dangerous if your opponent happens to be right next to you. And in this case, in this game, he was. So, but of course, I didn't find out until the end. Right, as you can see right now, from the mini map with my Reaper, I'm still looking for him. I don't know which of the 3 possible locations that he might be. So far I'm unlucky, not able to find him. So as you can see, he's building 4 gateways, but I don't know that yet until my Reaper reach him. So I'm doing my standard Terran build, 2 barracks, 1 factory, and 1 starport. And now I finally found him, and I realized that he has just built a bunch of Stalkers, and Stalkers could be quite dangerous if massed. And looks like he's going for the standard 4 gateway mass Stalkers. So I got a little bit scared. So rather than attack him right away, I try to build up my forces first. So I end up building a 3rd barracks and trying to get as many Marauders as possible and get a few tanks up. With the Marauders and tank combination, this is pretty good against mass Stalkers. So, but because as you can see in this game, he did not get his robotic facility up early, so he doesn't have a observer out, and so right now he's just trying to look for me the hard way, just by having his stalker groups going all over the place trying to look for me. Of course, just like I did earlier, he didn't realize that we were next to each other. So he ended up wasting a lot of time trying to look for me all over the map. Of course, ending up that we're actually right next to each other. So once I have my force built up, I feel comfortable for a push. So I decided with my Marauder tank combination, and since I know where he's at now, so I'm gonna go for a push to see how he will respond. I'm a little bit afraid of his Stalkers because I don't know where they are, and so far I haven't seen them. And so, I did a quick scan, and I noticed that he expanded, but he has no protection on his expansion. So I went ahead and attacked. Of course, I didn't realize that he has a Stalker from behind, and so he blinked in and took out my siege tanks really fast. And as you can see right here, he's pretty good with his micro, and also I didn't realize that he has Stargates here. So now he has 2 Void Rays for which I have no answers for. So now his Void Rays are just attacking my base, and So in a panic, I took out a few Marines try to go void ray, but it's too little, too late. But fortunately, my Marauder was able to take out his Stalkers. So at this moment, we're pretty even right now. And so he has one void ray left. Unfortunately for me, I was able to get my Vikings out just in time to kill off the last void raid. Otherwise, he probably wipe out half of my base in that strike. So in a panic, I started building a bunch of Marines and start pumping out more Vikings. And I know that the fight was pretty even, so both of us pretty much lost all our armies. So I decided to push for a counterattack to see what I can do. But of course, him with his 4 gateways, he has better economy than I do, so he was able to build more units. But right here, this is a critical junction in the game. He should have micro his void rays a little bit better. But instead, he lost all his void rays to me, and then my Marauders completely wiped out his Stalkers. And now he built Zealot in panic, but unfortunately, it's too little, too late. So, and also notice that he didn't have enough pylons to power up all his 4 gateways. So once I took out his pylons, most of his advanced unit building facilities are powered. So he's kind of hosed. As you can see that now he has 1 void ray left, but that 1 void ray pretty much wiped out my entire ground force. And then once again, he did not micro his void rays correctly, and that really was the difference in the game. I mean, he micro his Stalkers really well, but he didn't micro his void rays well, so that ended up costing him the game, because had he saved a few void rays, he probably could have wiped me out, because I have really no answer for his void rays, because we were pretty even every time we engaged. We pretty much lost all our units after our engagement. So had he just micro his void rays a little bit better, he probably would have an advantage over me, because the void rays are just amazing units. But because he didn't micro his void rays correctly, and he didn't, and now I just strategically destroyed all his pylons. So all his unit building facilities are basically useless. So I know that now his main is down and his natural is down, and I saw a few probes going back and forth on the map. So I realized that he must have at least 1 more expansion somewhere else in the map. So right now I'm just going to look for him, and of course during the fighting I also expanded to my natural. That's a good time to expand. Whenever you know that you're at a slight advantage, that's the best point to expand, because your opponent is most likely going to play defensive. So that's a good time to expand. So once again, I find his last expansion, and he put up a few photon cannons, but of course it's a little bit too late, too late. With my Marauder tank combination push, pretty much that's the game. And GG.